Alright, another early morning weigh in. Let's see how we're doing. Alright, and then go to active track. Bam. And then let me turn the light on real quick. And scale. And let's give you guys a good idea. Alright, 306. Sun will probably be around 304, but or 303, but we drank some fluid late into the night, and a lot of the stuff from the divine stuff is very high in sodium, so I'm not surprised I would retain water, but I expect there to be a drop soon in the next few days. Whether that drops me below 300, I don't know. I think it'll be right around there. So, still have, 10 days to try and drop below 300. I just want to see below 300. That'd be great. So, we'll keep pushing. Let's get it. All right. All right. So, Bulgarian split squats today. Unilateral. We're still messing with the new bar, but we have it in the front squat setting. And we're kind of using the pins in the rack to help with balance. I wanted to be lazy today and not think too much and set up stuff, so we're just rocking with this for lower body. Be right back. Be right back. Always looking for technical plates. All right. Let's go. Actually, just go do tens for now. Gradually work up.
Gotta work on controlling the descent more. But we can see the rotation of my hips. Definitely want me to lean the bar into the rack, so gotta be a little more controlled on the descent and be more mindful of our position. We'll probably move the foot plate back just so we aren't so extended in the back leg, but not too bad. So move this a little further back. Foot plate for poor ankle mobility. So allowing myself to let the shin travel a little further forward. So let's see. Sit back a little bit more. Not too bad. Shift it over. Right side. Here we go. Not too bad. Pretty easy. So we'll keep going up. But I think they're called Hatfield squats by having the support in the rack. But having those pins, I don't have to focus so much on the balance because I have more points of contact. Definitely a way to start a light workout, that's for sure. So, waiting for time. This felt better on the way back either too, so let's go. Switch sides. Feeling better. Able to keep my hips positioned correctly too. There we go. My right side's always the problem side. There we go. Hard parts of the setup. When I watch these, I always feel like these people are going to dump for it. So. Toe squash. Brace before. Not bad. We can go one more. That should be it. But feeling good. Feeling good. Feeling good. Definitely feeling it in the glutes. Making sure. Big toe squash, foot splayed. Because when I don't, I crunch it up or fall off. That's when I start to lose balance, and that's where you feel it in the knee. Switch sides. Feeling good. Uneven. Feeling good. Gotta hit some tips. Not too bad. I guess the correct terminology for this would be unilateral Hatfield split squats. Elevated, rear foot elevated. Unilateral Hatfield split squats. Big name for a shitty exercise. All right, we're good. All right, man. All right. Do some chest support rows. Something for some strength. 3 more. Oh man, long day. I'm gonna say it a little more front side. Shit, sorry. Not much to talk about today. Also just trying to blow through this. Felt like it wasted a bit. We haven't been talking as much just because I do just moving through lots of people and stuff. So trying to make use of everything for this short amount of time we have. So let's do 40. I don't like this machine as much just because you're like hovering over it, but keeping the core brace, trying to minimize lumbar extension, but it's only natural the way you're leveraged into your slowing the eccentric control. This is a distal hamstring, right? So we're not in hip extension or anything. We're just working at the knee rather than the hips. Nothing for hypertrophy or failure, just more of a stimulus. Being well-rounded. Nothing too much. I could superset push-ups with him. And I might do that actually. Shit. Yeah. You know what? I'll do that. Refamish. Superset upper with lower. So. The reason why we're doing this on parallels is so we can get deeper range of motion, just like the push-ups. I'm just too lazy to grab the other boxes, so I'm doing parallels. But yeah, nothing too bad. I don't. So, but it's not too bad. Working on forcing into external rotation. Nothing too much. Some time under tension. It's easy on the way up. Keeping the quads in contact with the pad the whole time. Not letting your body rotate. That one was a little quick. Probably went a little too quick on split squats. Fell a little bit at me. But nothing crazy. Not too bad though. Oh, fuck. Bad song. Feelings. I love this variation of the lateral raises and rear delt raises on the bench. You're fighting gravity and whatchamacallit. I don't know why this isn't following, but we're fighting gravity, and it's nice because we're hitting into the lengthened position as it goes around the shoulder. So nice and secure. But so out in front, and then behind you, I'm getting that little bit of extra stretch, trying to keep the rib cage tucked in. All the way out in front. You really don't need much. I might have even overshot it with doing tens. These are nice to warm up with as well. But you're in the lengthened position for both the rear delt and the side delt. They're nice to warm up. Getting the shoulder out too. I know this is what you all came to see right now. My backside. Doing elongating it. Sometimes the hard part is on the bench, not being secured and allowing the rib cage to allowing your torso to rotate. But really nice. The lengthened position. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck. Fuck it. Great lift. Because as you raise up right here and you come down, the limiting factor is your hand running into your body. So when you're leaned down like this and you have the hand behind you, you're able to get that little bit of extra stretch. So a little bit deeper for the range of motion. And then as we come across the body, we're kind of simulating like what would be a rear delt fly. But allowing it to come around, right? The rear delt does not connect to the spine. So it's able to be lengthened and pulled forward. Now I know the humerus kind of dictates a lot of different movements in terms of pressing, pulling, abduction, other things too. So not too bad, but it's pretty good. And then working on internal rotation as opposed to external rotation. So different variations, different forms and stuff. But I'm just going for a workout, and I did cable lateral raises. I've done the Kabuki Q-bell. So this is the next thing. I'd like to do this 3 times a week. Hitting the delts, I feel like I respond better with volume. I can tolerate it. All right, here we go. But I definitely think fuck. You'll definitely feel it in your shoulders, that's for sure. Fuck. And then finish out with lengthened partial squat encore. Oh, fuck. But here we go. OnlyFans. feel like this. $10. My left side's definitely stronger than my right. I only got RPE 8, RPE 9. Fuck. Lincoln Precious. Fuck. That's a wrap. That's your bang. All right, guys. So we just got our lift in. We were a little sidetracked, but we talked to a younger kid. I see him in there almost every day. Comes with his dad. Definitely puts in the work. Really nice dude. And I know he wants to get better. So I'm really happy about that and stuff. But he had some questions about some stuff. He's working with Manny, one of the fight coaches. Awesome dude. So, he's already set up for success. But he was just having some extra questions. He was hurting here and stuff because I know he's going once a week and everything, but he's still trying to get his weight training in. And he's relatively new. So just trying to show him the ropes and everything. But really nice kid, and he, I think we made a lot of progress, and just kind of seeing he's one of those young high school kids who he's built some muscle since I've seen him, but still got a long way to go. Very lanky, and he's been telling me, he's been trying to eat more and all these things. What should he be doing? How much protein? All this stuff, and a really nice kid, very intent on getting better, and it was just nice to see. It was refreshing. I felt old, but wise at the same time. And I feel like, to me, that was kind of what I wonder if that's what the people in the gym that I looked up to and asked questions to felt too. The only difference is the people that I was asking questions to were some dudes on test and maybe some other stuff. And whereas me, I barely have any test, and I'm still working on myself. But I got to show them, like an old geezer, some photos of me in high school, and just showing, I was right there with you, man. I was a string bean and stuff, and I was trying to get better too. And I think he got really bought into it when he saw that. But it was those little things of just telling him consistency. And it's the same thing what I'd consider my old mentors, what they had told me. I said the same thing to him, is just show up, just lift, keep practicing your lifts, do compound movements. Things I wish I would have done when I was younger was do so many isolation lifts, because I thought I was a bodybuilder, and in reality, I could have benefited so much more from learning the moves, practicing at higher intensities, developing better neural drive. You just try and get stronger, because a stronger muscle is usually a less fatigued muscle. What I mean by that is, if I can deadlift 400 pounds and you can only deadlift 275, I can rep out like 325 for a long time, whereas you won't even touch 325. And therefore, the sets and the reps that I do will be equal to greater volume, assuming I'm doing 3x8, things like that. But it was one of those things where just telling them the basics, compound movements, getting stronger, eating enough. And so, little things like that. And I think we really had a good kind of talk. But I think it was very eye-opening for him in terms of there's so many different ways you can approach trying to reach a goal. But he was a good kid. And what I really enjoyed was he's in high school, he's a junior now, and he does not drink. He seems like he's on a good path. And he has good influences around him. And so I told him, right now you can make so much progress in the next year. You can really get up close to your genetic ceiling. Take advantage of the fact that you have plasticity, you're durable, you're still growing. You can probably get away with eating a lot and stuff. And I just told him, focus on your sleep, focus on getting your protein, focus on getting your calories up if your goal is getting bigger, but not so much so that it's starting to look disgusting. And just making sure you check all your boxes and just be consistent about it, and you will make a shit ton of progress. But it was nice because I remember I told him the same Saturday nights and Sunday nights, or the weekends on Friday and Saturday for me was, in the beginning of high school, was playing video games, drinking Mountain Dew, eating ice cream, sitting alone at home and eating chips and stuff. And then when I finally was sick of what I had become and everything my freshman year, going into my sophomore year, it was a evening run, like a foot-long sandwich from Subway. And then I became more cultured and I started to do Togos. And then I hit Which Wich. And then I reached true enlightenment with Chipotle my senior year. And I thank God I probably would have cost my parents so much more money if I found that freshman year, and I never would have lost my weight because I would go in there religiously every day after school. But anyways, it would be a run and then coming home. And then when I finally picked up lifting, because I was a string bean in 195 and I looked like my head was just on a stilt, it became a heavy lift with my buddies, isolation movements, all this stuff, before we'd go to flame broiler and everything. And then afterwards, we'd go get really good food, In-N-Out, heavy Chipotle, Freebirds was a place that used to have big burritos. We'd just pig out. My favorite was Wood Ranch, but I'll save that for another time. And we'd just eat ourselves into a food coma. And for both of us, we had to grow at that time, so we thought it was going really well. And the next Saturday, amazing, amazing pumps. We were filled out, everything. It was great. And so I just remember I'm very thankful that I spent my time. I wish I would have socialized more, and that would have been fun. But at the same time, I'm thankful I didn't put myself in any crazy situations or scenarios that could have ruined the rest of high school, could have ruined somebody else's future years and stuff like that. And so I'm thankful for the friends and the influences I had at that time, because if my vice has always been food, and if it had been other stuff, like smoking or drinking or drugs, whatever, excessive partying, I don't know where I'd be, because I've already kind of done so much damage with food in my life, and that's become a thing. And if I have addictive personality, who's to say I wouldn't get hooked on the other stuff? So I'm happy I've never touched it. I'm thankful for the friends that came along for the ride there. I'm trying to get back to a good spot and stuff, and I'm much, much older now, but it was nice to see in him what he's chasing and trying to be, straight edge and just being more mindful about what he's doing so he can fast track himself to getting quicker progress. And it was good. So I'm really happy that I got to sit down with him and stuff, and I know I'll see him around and stuff, and I can't wait to see the progress. But I feel like it's getting better, and some part of me is very happy to be able to have somebody that wants to know more or cares enough to ask me what they should be doing, or they're experiencing like X, Y, and Z, and how do we work around that. So I'm really grateful from where I'm at, and regardless of being a trainer or anything, it's just nice to pass down that wisdom, because I definitely feel like dudes and dudettes, all the same, people that really get into it in this phase, I think this is something where even if some people consider it an addiction and wanting to get bigger and stuff, or they say it's body dysmorphia, I will definitely take these behaviors and kind of, going to the gym every day consistently, because I know overall that's going to lead to a longer life, more metabolic, like a better standing in terms of your metabolic health than the other stuff. And the other stuff can really be a slippery slope for some people, not everybody, but it can really deter you or sidetrack you from hitting your goals, and it can bleed over into other things with family and friends and work. So it's nice to see somebody who's kind of set themselves on a path to get better, and I'm happy if anything I told him sticks with him. That's great. And if anything helps him better, that's awesome, you know, because it's not too often you get people like that, especially guys. Guys think they know it all, and you know, for me, I'm happy, and I like to be humbled, and I like to learn. So I'm happy he was, you know, trying to ask me and get better and stuff. Sorry, I just got blinded by this Jeep's lights because people just got in. I'm in the parking lot in Sprouts. So, but either way, it's good. We're making good progress. Hopefully, this is what I love, and this is what I love speaking about. I would love to have a bigger platform to, you know, grow and find a community and people that really want to kind of jump on and follow the same path that I'm trying to right now and I did back then. So, you know, we're still moving up. We're riding the highs and lows. This is probably over and out. Maybe you'll get a glimpse of the burrito I have. So we'll see. I know there wasn't much talking in the workout video, but it was a busy day. I was just trying to get through it. I didn't have too much on my mind other than lift and fucking feel it. So we'll keep moving. If I don't post anymore, end your day the Sam Sulek way. I guess I am now a heavy Sulek follower, even though I haven't seen every single one of his videos, but elaborating on inner dialogue, being thankful for the good things, recapping, letting you know my day, showing you vulnerabilities, showing you success, showing you failure, giving you a good glimpse, and what it's like to be a fat man trying to lose weight and the struggle. So as you can see, it's been a little bit of a rough patch, but we're still working through it. We're still getting our lifts in. We're still eating a lot of protein. You know, not much to feel bad about. So I will talk to you guys soon.